like it's been a minute since we recorded.
It literally has.
For a little while.
Yeah. Of course, I'm Elaina.
I'm Janelle.
Henny.
We are the Sneaky Link podcast.
Back with the girls.
Right?
Yes.
Literally, because you just came back.
I just came back from Tokyo, fresh off the plane.
Man.
Well, it's been a few days, but it still feels like it that.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel jet lagged, but the time difference, the 16 hours, like I've been up really late.
She was real in the future, man.
Yeah,
Man.
definitely ahead of time. It was interesting, but it was fun.
That's good.
Tokyo's always a really good time. So,
What did you do out there? Did you buy anything? Like shoe-wise?
I didn't buy any shoes actually. Like I had been like keeping my eye out. We went to like a bunch of shoe places. I mean, if you've been to Tokyo, if not, there's sneaker shops.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's funny because a lot of people think of Harajuku as like, everyone thinks of Harajuku girls and
Yeah.
like the cutesy kawaii style. Totally is like that, but also like the side of Harajuku where it's literally like nothing but vintage shops and sneaker shops.
Oh,
like
wow.
you could spend 12 hours in there just shopping, like looking at stuff
Holy
nonstop.
shit.
Wow.
It's
That sounds
it's
like
crazy.
fun.
It does
It's a
sound
lot
like
of
fun.
But I will say, like, there's sometimes when I've been out there and I'm like, oh, these are way overpriced, obviously in comparison to being back home. But there was like certain shoes that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and I think like one of the shoes we had talked about like last time was the Jordan one. Was it the Praline?
The Pralines.
So
Yeah.
those released while I was out there, so I got to see them like in hand because there was at like every store they had them, but they were like $230 out there at the retail. So I was like, I know they're not that much back home.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's weird.
They were
So I don't know if
180.
it like I'm not gonna say like an import. I don't know why they were more there or what.
Because aren't they like made out there?
Yeah, they're made out there.
that's
Well,
how
on that
like-
side at least.
Yeah.
Side.
in that
So I don't know
continent.
why there was like a price difference compared to home because I think they were like 160 home, something
No, they're
like
180.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
180.
that-
I wonder if
that's
it's
still a
like
lot, but-
something with the cost of living there or something.
I have no clue because
like-
not every shoe is like that. It's not like
Yeah.
marked up. So I don't know, but it was a lot of fun. There was so much to do, so much food. I feel like I can go on and on.
Did you buy any bags though?
Ooh.
I did.
I knew you bought it. What you buy?
I actually bought a vintage Chanel, like a flat.
Ooh.
I didn't have any. I don't have any Chanel, so
Uh-huh.
I knew I wanted to go out there. I wanted a vintage Chanel. I wanted a vintage Chanel specifically because the Chanel bags now, the gold hardware on that isn't the same as like vintage bags. Like they have 24 karat like gold plated. It's better quality than now. So a lot of people. I mean, the bags now gorgeous, of course, but like you go in, they're like $9,000 for a new bag. And
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot, like the certain type of bag that I wanted. So I found one at Casanova Vintage. Shout out them. They're amazing. We met them last year when I went shopping. I picked up like a little Louis Murakami bag last year. So we went back and like super nice, hooked it up, found a cute Chanel. And then I found another Louis bag that I had been looking for. I seen on eBay like 2-3 years ago. I had it in my car. I never bought it. It was just like a little, I forgot the style exactly, but it was a Murakami and it had the little panda bear on it. And and it was such good condition when I seen it on eBay. Never seen it again for that price and condition. And then they had it for like $800 at this store in Osaka. And I was like, I have to fucking get
Yep,
it.
mine.
It was in such good condition too. I was like, there's a few water spots on the Vachetta leather, but it was like not a big deal. So I got bags instead of shoes.
True.
But
Good
there was like a few
balance.
things I did peep that I would want, but I was like, I don't need this. And like coming back with like suitcase space,
Oh, yeah.
you definitely got to think about that.
Shoes
so
hold a lot more.
they do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
than a bag.
Did you
does.
see the speaking of Chanel vintage, because there's a bag that I want forever. It's like a heart Chanel bag.
I didn't see it there, but I'm sure there's a store out there that has
yeah.
it. Like,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. And just like there's hundreds of sneaker stores out there, there's hundreds of bag stores. Like you go to certain areas and it's like resell.
Yeah.
And like the amount of Birkins, Chanel, Louis, like all of that out there is Dior, like absolutely insane. insane.
Is it hard to weed out the fakes more?
I feel like for Japan, they are actually very good at not having fakes.
Yeah.
Not saying that it wouldn't happen, but I don't know what it is about.
They're known for not playing that shit.
They don't. And I know it's like illegal everywhere, but there's something specifically about Japan. And so like a lot of their stuff, like it's crazy. Like
wow, I didn't know that.
Really, there's not too many, like you wouldn't see too many fakes out there, like, especially shoe wise.
Even when I buy off of eBay, if I see if it's coming from like Tokyo or something, I'm like, okay, we're good. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel too. I feel like more trusted in that.
Wow, I've always felt differently about but if I saw something on eBay and it's coming from like,
if it's from Japan,
like
I know.
I feel like Japan. I don't know about like the China area, but Japan for sure.
Japan usually you're good.
But I feel like there's so much,
especially with streetwear like Bape and like stuff like that.
There's so like the Bape is everywhere out there. It's crazy because like the VCU jeans, like they've obviously been big out there, but like one of the girls I had met out there, she works at the Casanova Vintage Shop, was kind of saying like how VCU was recently, I don't know, sold to who or what, but she's like, the quality of it is just going to go down. Like, it's not going to be Japanese denim. It's not going to be painted on there. She's like, it's just going to be like, you know, whatever. So, and you can tell the difference because, we went to the VCU store and you could see like the raw Japanese denim with like the actual painted versus the other ones. And it was like, oh, you could see a difference.
Like now it's becoming fast fashion.
Yes, exactly. Like everything else, because, you know, people are consuming it again like that, you know, that brand. I mean, it's been around forever. People have been wearing it, but it's also like made, I've noticed a really big comeback in those pants.
No,
like,
100%.
Recently, so.
It's a huge thing now.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you don't have the vintage, it's like, why do you want it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because there's been some pants that I've seen like at the Flea and stuff that I'm like, oh, these are fire. But I was like, I'm probably not going to end up wearing them, knowing me. But
I like the pink ones.
Yeah.
The pink vintage Ibisus. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Shout out to Jackie.
I was just about to
shout out to Jackie.
Jackie
has them.
She has them. She has a good collection.
She has great pants.
She has great pants. She has some good party pants.
She's the only person who has better pants than me.
She got some great
She has
party
better
pants
than me.
Shout out Jackie for sure.
Jackie has great style.
I was doing that in Tokyo though. It'd be like, oh, look at some party pants.
Yes. Jackie is queen of the party pants. I have to say, she is the queen of it.
Yo, we totally skipped ahead. Like we didn't even say what we were wearing
I was thinking that. I was like, okay, but I can't stop talking about Tokyo. Okay, let's do.
Let's go
what
back.
are we wearing today?
Dornbecker Vomeros.
Nice.
They're my. This may be my shoe of the year.
Did the swoosh come off?
The Velcro.
Ooh,
so cute. So cute.
That's dope.
And then what was this? Because I know the Dornbecker, like, what was it based off of?
So it was, this one is for a little Asian boy. Forgive me, I forget his name. But he had a cleft lip. And his shoe was just based on, I guess, his journey of getting that fixed. Because I believe all of the shoes were designed by like a child that had some type of like
because it's a Dornbecker hospital, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I always knew this was going to be the one.
That's a good one.
Because there was like a Jordan 1, there was a Presto, there was a Huarache.
This was this year.
And a foam posit, I believe.
Yeah.
There was like 4 or 5 different shoes, but this one by far is
I
the
think that was
one.
the best one.
But you did the nail set to them.
I did. I just never had really. I posted it on Threads, but
yeah,
I posted it on Threads, but I did not post it online for whatever reason. Oh, this was Sean Kelly had took my pictures, and it was not. It was not.
Leave that boy alone.
I've always wondered how they vet the kids on like who gets.
Yeah,
who gets the shoe and who doesn't.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder if they all like in the hospital. We're gonna have to look it up, but I mean, if they all kind of submit their
something like that.
Yeah. I think his name is actually either in the shoe.
Is it on the tongue? Because there's a name on the tongue. And
is it Jaren?
Yeah, Jaren.
It's right on.
Shout outs to Jaren.
Shout outs to Jaren.
You did that, Jaren.
You did
that, Jaren.
But it just shows like honestly the creativity of children is just like so good.
Whatever.
It look good though.
Yeah, this is definitely my top 3 of the year though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
top 3 of the year.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah,
in a few months.
I can't wait to wrap up.
Not right now,
like,
but in a few
time.
months, yeah.
But yeah, I just got on off-white 2s.
Yes.
Cute.
Yes. And then my Belladonna sad girl tee.
Ooh, cute. Did you crop it or was it already like
No,
that?
it was already cropped.
Okay.
Nice. I love their stuff. Shout out Belladonna.
What skirt is this though?
It's a Lululemon skirt.
Oh,
I was supposed. I had this outfit for Tokyo.
She showed it to us
but
before.
but I never wore it in Tokyo because it was too damn hot. It was
This
so
looks
hot.
like a hot girl.
It does.
But also I was like, I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, you
It
didn't
was
want to wear like
I
a
need
It
t-shirt.
was, when I tell you guys, it was hot. Like, we had not experienced that type of heat at that time of year, because we usually go
That's nuts.
around the same time every year. Like, pandemic happened, so we didn't. But we even went that same time last year, and it rained the whole time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it was 95 degrees all day long, just like beaming heat.
Is the heat out there different?
Yes. It's not like New York. It's like not as humid as New York, but very similar.
Okay.
Like-
Because it does surround water.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a little bit like humid, but it wasn't as humid. But the heat is definitely different.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, I have on the Kendrick Nike house shoes. The Cortezes. Just slip them on and go. I forgot how comfortable these were.
They are
They
very
really are.
comfy.
Yeah, really
love those
comfy.
ones.
And because it's Tiana Tuesday, I have the Tiana's Beignet t-shirt on from a Disney small shop. I forgot what it was, but it's kind of like in the design of Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. I love that. So cute.
Yeah. Okay, more catch up to do because
Yeah.
we have a lot to talk about.
There was a lot. We haven't recorded in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
guys.
it's been a long time.
So what's happened? Okay, what has happened? SneakerCon.
SneakerCon.
Went to SneakerCon. It was really dope. Shout out to SneakerCon as
Yes.
always.
Mm-hmm.
Putting on dope events for the sneaker community. Okay, what happened at SneakerCon?
Run
It
down.
wasn't as crowded as the past few years have been. And I mean, one of the bigger things that I saw was like this dude had a huge, I don't even know if a huge table, and it was just filled of the born and raised SB.
Yeah, I seen that picture.
And more people were posting about it too.
Yeah,
as
I saw a lot of people posting.
Because everyone's like, I mean,
How?
obviously, it
Like,
somehow got either they're
he-
fake or they're backdoored.
Yes.
So it's
because
like, where the fuck did these
he
shoes come
had
from?
a full size run. I mean,
That's
like
fucking
4
crazy.
to like
I
13
saw.
or 14
Who
or
was
something.
the guy? Did anyone
like,
get somebody had to have gotten a video or picture?
That
of
was
the guy.
Yeah, I
more
didn't
than
get a
just
picture
a
of the guy.
one size run though. That
Oh,
was
no,
like
no,
a
it
2 or
was a
3
couple.
size run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was actually really crazy. I wasn't really like looking for shoes
Yeah.
or looking at too many shoes because we were doing interviews with people. So shout out to y'all who got interviewed by me. And we'll be
Yes.
posting more about that and stuff throughout the week as well. So make sure you guys are following us on Instagram at SneakyLinkPod while you're at
Follow.
it. And go ahead, subscribe to wherever you're listening to us or watching us as well. Go ahead and drop that in there. We also have stickers. I made stickers and I was
They're
passing them out at
cute. They're real
SneakerCon. Thank you.
Yes, I seen Sobe put one on his shirt.
Yeah, so we put one on his
Shout out
shirt.
Sobe.
And one of my homies thought that we were selling merch already. And I was like,
Honestly,
wait, no,
that would
it's
be
just a
fire.
sticker.
We gotta-
It's
we
a sticker.
gotta
I don't
shirt.
even want to think about merch right now.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, can we get to 10 episodes first?
Yes,
at
facts. Yeah,
least?
before we
We're
start
trying to
rolling
catch
it out.
up.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, and then I just went to Disney
Oh yeah,
today.
'cause
Oh yeah, I
it
went
was
to
in
Iggy Biggy
Anaheim.
Bash. Yeah, it was in
Okay.
Anaheim. I went to Iggy Biggy Bash the next day, and that was fun. I dressed up as Emperor Zurg from Toy Story.
So cute.
Yeah, I saw. You did look cute.
I love Toy Story.
I love that. My
You looked
homegirl
real
dressed up
cute.
as Lotso from Toy Story 3. No. Yeah, 3. Yeah, he's in 3.
I don't think I've seen
Yeah.
I
three.
can't. I vaguely remember
you
3,
gotta
but I'm like
watch
4.
it.
I never watched.
There's 4.
There's 4.
There's a 4. I only got. I
There's-
for sure
I
1 and
think-
2.
I think there's a 5 coming out too.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all, I
what,
haven't
when, and why.
How old is
but-
Andy?
Oh, he's in college now.
That he has to be a
way
parent in his 30s right now because we were the same age, Andy.
Andy is
We're
old.
the same age.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
He's like, he graduated with
it
us.
ain't even about Andy anymore.
I'm dead.
But yeah, that's all I really have to catch up on. I'm planning on moving soon too.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like,
that's right.
so moving is a whole.
stress
We haven't found a
is.
place yet, but like,
It's coming.
Yeah.
it's gonna
It's
come.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
What
so.
was like the most common shoe, aside from like pandas and like regular GRs, like what was like a really common shoe that you seen
Yeah, you
all
saw.
over, like on feet?
Dunks,
Yeah,
SBs.
everyone's-
It's still a thing.
That's,
It definitely is.
That's really what it is. Yeah. Some guys came up to me and I forgot their brand name. I'm sorry. But they wanted me to like be honest about this shoe that they have potentially coming out, whatever. And it was like
with Nike or like
no, like it's like they're producing it themselves
Yeah.
type of thing, but it's in the format of or the silhouette of a Dunk. So they're over here asking me though, like, what would you rate this shoe 1 through 10? And I was like, I'll give it a 2. And because the swoosh was like, or whatever thing that logo thing that they had was like, it looked like bones or something. So like that was kind of cool.
Exactly what you're talking about.
But the whole shoe was black, and I was just not fucking with it in general. So he was like, "Dang, like you gave us
don't
a
like
2."
all black shoes.
I was like, "Yeah, exactly."
You
So I told them
said that
that. I was like,
before.
"I don't like all black shoes."
I know exactly
like,
what
these
you're
look
talking
Like
about.
they look weird on me. I'm not gonna wear this.
Which
at all.
is funny because that actually came from Amiri too, because Amiri has a silhouette that looks like a Jordan 1, and they have the bones on their shoe. So it's funny that they're taking a Dunk and then taking something from Amiri as well. Like nothing is original.
Well,
Can y'all niggas get original?
I told them too. I was like, you guys should change up this silhouette. Like,
It's
don't
too
use like it's too
similar.
similar. Like, if
We all
you
see what
guys
Kai's
went
going through
to
with his
exactly, I
silhouette.
said people
Yeah.
are getting in trouble right now. Like, why would you want
Nike
to
come
throw
through
your hat in the game to do that too? Like, I'm trying to save y'all, if anything. So
And like you just said, like, you know, when everyone has the same thing on their foot, you know, you kind of want to stand out and be different. Like,
Yeah,
even if not
exactly.
everyone's like fucking with it, like, just be you.
yeah, I just wasn't fucking with it. But yeah, SneakerCon was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did some stuff with Nesquicks and Puma.
Shout out to the
so
bunny.
I got to make I got to design a Puma.
Oh yeah, they had a workshop, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It was
Is that
really
the same
cute.
type of thing they did last year? Or
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same thing. I think I'm pretty sure they have like an ongoing collaboration thing with like Nesquicks and major wave.
I'm really curious
labs.
because it feels random, but it's like, how did Nesquik get in with?
That's what
SneakerCon?
I was literally about to
Yeah.
say.
It is a little
It's- yeah.
random, and I'll give them that. You know,
These collaborations be
But-
random.
But
though.
it's been happening
Yeah.
for a while, like the whole Nesquik
yeah.
Puma
It's been
thing.
for
That's
over
what
like a year now.
Yeah, well over a year.
When I first went when I went last year, I was also going to do the Nesquicks Puma major waves thing, and that was the first time I heard about it too. And I feel like it was going on maybe before that as well.
It had like
So,
literally
like,
just started, sort of.
Yeah.
And I know they like a few months ago, like they did the thing in Vegas, like Genevieve.
Yeah,
Yes.
did that.
They
Well,
travel with-
I think
yeah,
it's
basically
the dude who customized the shoes, the Major Waves
Okay.
Labs. Like
That's right.
they have like probably the collaboration with Puma to be able to do
and
all the
sponsor
stuff.
it.
And then
with
Nesquik just
as
came
well,
through.
Yeah. But I mean, Nesquik is real nostalgia though. Like
Yeah.
It is.
it's
But all these companies are trying to do that. Like, remember Pine Sol and Vashti?
Yeah,
I
that
told
was so
Easy that.
random.
I told Easy that.
I hope that bag was larger than life,
Man,
Vashti. That's
that
all
was
I'm going to
I
say.
said, you and
random.
Mama make your money, but that
Because
was
Yeah.
random.
Vashti, my all-time
That's my
fly
girl. I
girl.
fuck
She
with
the
her,
flyest of them all. But when I saw that, I said, what's going on?
Yeah, I agree.
What's
Oh,
going
Mr. Clean was there.
That's
now that's
yeah,
a smart move.
I saw some shit about
That's
that
a
too.
smart
But
move.
exactly, it makes sense
Yeah.
because I use those
For
fucking magic
years.
erasers for a lot
Yes.
of shit.
Yeah.
I got a whole box of like 32
I see Mr. Clean walking
erased.
around there.
Yes, there was an actual Mr. Clean there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That makes sense though because you want to get those scuffs off your
Yeah.
white shoes. Dry eraser,
Yes.
magic eraser.
That's
Every
true.
time. And then I know other sneaker
eBay
like
was
Crept. A lot of
there.
people have like
I
kind
didn't
of
see Crept
not that they
there.
were there, but
Oh,
they've
okay.
copied. No, I'm not gonna say copied, but they've done like a similar magic eraser type
Oh,
of thing. So
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
other companies like you know
Yeah.
going off of that. So it makes sense. But yeah, it's interesting to see the development over the years with these like type of sneaker conventions and the brands that are now tapping in because
yeah,
of where
yeah, yeah.
sneakers are at. So cool, okay.
Everyone's trying to get a little piece of the pie.
Exactly. And there's enough money in sneakers. So.
I'm saying. I'm saying.
You guys have anything else to catch up?
I haven't really been
I
doing
feel like I
anything.
talk about Tokyo forever. Honestly, there's so many sneaker shops. It was, but I'm trying to think. I didn't get any shoes. Skate did. He picked up those Yuta Horigamis out there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Did he get
Oh,
a good
yeah.
price?
Oh, I saw that.
He actually did. We seen him out there like at a few stops because I guess there, and I didn't know this, like Sneaker Dunk is like their StockX out there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like
Dunk?
SNKR Dunk. And it's literally, they have stores, but it's almost like their StockX. They sell a lot of shit. And I was like, oh, so it was the first time I had heard about them. And they had a lot of stores. They had different stores all over. And
I wonder if they partnered with anyone like StockX or Go.
I don't know. Watch, I'm gonna look it up
because that's a great question. Because
there's this new one, Poison.
Yes,
that was there that I didn't know was also
Japan's number one sneaker app. It's basically their StockX. So they had a bunch of storefronts too. So he picked up
storefronts.
Yeah, they had storefronts.
Crazy.
They had some drop off sites and then a few storefronts.
Oh yeah, but, just like a StockX.
Yeah, he actually ended up finding those Udos for a good price, like in his size. The few places were like $400 or $500. He's like, no, I'm not paying that. Ended up finding them for like lower than that, but yeah. That's good. So he was like, if I'm gonna get him, I'd rather get him here since it's like the Japanese skateboarder.
Yeah.
There was another cool shop we stopped in. It was called Basement in Tokyo. Like they're in Harajuku. They were really, really cool. I took a picture outside. They had like that giant sneaker box thing. I kind of sat on that. That was them. That was really cool. They were really nice. Like all those people out there are like just really. I like them a lot. They're so nice. Japanese people are so nice. I love them. And they love like American culture and like all that. So it's just fun. Yeah.
It's easy.
I think I went in the one store. I think I took a picture of his shoes. The guy was wearing the Dooms. And when I was like, okay, I see you, sir.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
So. But okay, aside from that, I mean, I didn't pick anything up in Tokyo, but have you guys picked anything up?
No.
I seen you got some deliveries.
Oh yeah, well, shout out to Nike.
Right. Oh yeah, you did.
Shout outs to the Neighborhood Collective.
Yeah. Oh my god,
that
your
Letterman
jacket was so cute.
Fire.
Thank you.
I was looking jealous.
I
was like,
we were just talking about jackets though, like an episode or two ago. Yeah.
That is so funny.
No, the packaging was nice. It was cute. It had my name on it. Shout outs to Connie and Malachi. Love you guys. Really appreciated being part of the collective. It's now came to an end.
Okay.
So it's like for a year, just kind of like how the women's Jordan collective was and stuff. It'll be a new group coming in. But
yeah.
I was 001, you know.
Fire.
But they sent me some Nocta Glides and the Terror Squad Air Forces.
Yes. Which was it just the
blue one?
Oh, okay.
The blue ones.
I like those ones.
Yeah, those are they're nice.
Honestly, I'm not mad at those Nocta Glides. The more I've seen them, I'm like, I really kind of like them.
They're not horrible. They're not for me. But in person, you know what? I seen a girl on Instagram. I follow her. She's based in the UK, actually. Her name is Jessie Law. And she had put the outfit together with them. And she killed that shit. She looked fly as fuck. Yeah, look her up. Jessie Law. She won the flyest European girls I've ever seen.
Okay.
She's super clean. I think it's the first photo right there.
This one? No.
Or no, maybe not. Right there. So yeah, I thought she looked really nice. I thought, she has really good style, period. Like she went to that, actually that where she was at was the Cold Wall. That's Samuel Ross, who owns a Cold Wall.
Okay.
Those were released recently. I feel like a lot of people didn't really talk about it because maybe
I had no idea.
It's a bigger thing in Europe.
Yeah, for sure.
I personally want these shoes. I want the blue ones though. I don't want the white or the
blue is nice. I can definitely see you in the blue. That is definitely.
I love an Air Max Plus. That's what got me into sneakers.
Yeah. I'm gonna screenshot this so we can post it for everyone else to see what we're looking at.
But yeah, she's super tapped in over there. She's that girl.
Okay.
And
she's pretty.
I love her style. I think she can dress her ass off. She can make things that I hate look good. I did not like that shoe. Yeah, please come on the pod, Jessie Law.
Oh yeah, there's the blue one.
Yeah, that's that. I love that shoe.
That's a good one.
I love that shoe. And
Nice. Oh yeah.
She look at her. Fire.
Oh, she's just
a fire ass bitch.
Yeah,
okay? She's clean.
Okay.
But I seen her in them and I was like,
I think
okay.
I've seen that ad before.
She's fly, bro.
Okay, we're gonna follow her.
She's
from
fly.
the Sneaky Leak page.
She's fly.
Followed.
She's really fly.
Okay. Cute.
I fucks with her. But yeah, I saw her in them and I was like, damn. I was like, I still don't want to wear these like that. No shade.
Yeah.
But yeah. Shout out to the people who can make them look good. I will say it's Drake's best shoe yet, though. I'll give him that.
I agree.
Oh.
What? Well, did he have 12s? Did he have OVO 12s?
He did have a 12.
He had a 10 and a 12.
And did he not have an 8?
He has an 8 too.
But that was friends and family.
Okay.
That was not for
Are we
for
sure?
regular. The 8s were the Kentucky 8s, right?
No,
I
I think there's a white
like
and
a
black.
white. Yeah, like
Oh,
cream.
JK.
An OVO
I felt like it was
8.
like that creamy.
See, I don't even remember it.
And he
I just
has an
remember the
Air
Kentuckys.
Force
Oh, I have the Air Force. The
One.
I just thought the Air
one
Force
that came with the book. It had the cursive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
got
felt
the Air
like
Force.
we could have got more details in that Force. The Air
Yeah.
Force.
You know what I mean? It was very.
It was just too plain
I really
for
just
me.
wanted the book, and I didn't even get the book.
I thought the little beads were cute. The little like alphabet, whatever. But I just didn't. I like, come on, Drake. Like
Yeah.
who working at Nocta? Hire me. Somebody hire me, please.
Somebody hire Henny.
Please. I need
Please.
a job.
Hire Henny.
Thank you.
I'm also possibly looking for a job too. So
Hire her too. we just gonna come on this pod every week until we get a job. Like so.
A job collectively.
let me tell you, this content creating life is not for the weak sometimes, man.
Girl, very up and down.
Uh,
Okay, so yeah, I don't think I picked anything up.
yeah, I definitely didn't pick up.
But I
any shoes.
definitely, we're going to get into recent drops upcoming
yes.
then, because I definitely tried for the J Balvins.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody did.
I heard they were really good quality.
They look so nice.
Do y'all know anybody who actually got a win?
Nay.
Oh, duh.
Oh my God, no, she didn't.
But I don't think she got her size. I think they ended up getting Sal's size,
Oh, okay.
her husband's. They're in San Diego though, but I've seen they were trying to trade for her size.
What size is
oh,
name?
yeah, I did.
She's like a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's
a
my
6.
size.
Yeah. She's a 6.
Nay.
Yeah. She said nay.
Girl.
I did not know.
If you're
Yeah,
selling
nay.
anything, let me know.
Yeah, she'll do like a 6.5 sometimes, I think, but she's a 6.
Okay.
But she's the only one I really seen get them. And
I haven't
like
seen anyone.
they did the early release on the J Balvin site, which was really annoying because
It was a code, right?
Yeah, the
they
password.
They sent out an email the day before because I had signed up for those J Balvin emails. I actually y'all know I'm a Bad Bunny bitch, but I love me some J Balvin, okay?
The J Balvin shoes are better in the defense.
They definitely
They're
are.
better.
Like he really doing
yeah,
it. But
yeah. But it's Jordan. I mean, let's be real.
So they sent out an email for like fans a day before the J Balvin early release. And it just said tomorrow 9 a.m. with like the link and the password. So like 9 a.m. pops up and it's like the password page is still up there. There's no one, they didn't send an email with the password. No one knows the password. So I'm like waiting around. I don't know how I had seen that it was Dientes with like a weird E and like a money sign, which is like the name of his new song he just came out with.
Which is teeth, right?
Yeah, which Dre was like
Dre
teeth.
was like teeth.
So I was like, yeah, it's his new song. And I was like, that made sense. But by the time I put that password in, it was already like 10 minutes after 9. I got in with my size, but it was like 10 minutes to check out.
Yeah.
So
you know how that goes.
It was gone.
I already knew if you're not checking out within 2 minutes,
It's done.
It's cooked.
It's done.
Yeah.
So that was that. And I was like, damn. So I didn't get them that day. I tried again like the next morning. They were already sold out.
What's resale looking like?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
I think they're like 4.
Oh yeah, never mind. Don't do it.
That's what I was like, I'm not paying.
I was like, if it's 3,
but like the thing was with his
3.
ones were kind of up when they first dropped. They're down. The 2s are super cheap. I'm super surprised.
Yeah, that's because the retail was too much on those.
436 on StockX for my
got
size.
2s?
What's my size?
The 2s? You didn't see the 2s? Henny did the nail set that lit up
Yeah.
because the tongue lights
Oh
up.
yes, they're blue.
That's my favorite nail set
I
yet.
think that shit's fire. They averaging around 4 to 500 now. Your size is 4 or 5? But still, I'm not paying 400
Yeah,
for those.
no.
As much
They'll
as
go
I
back
gotta
down.
drop to
as
the
much
They'll go
as
back
I
up.
really like those, I'm not paying 400 for
Yeah,
those.
no. I feel like you can probably find them cheaper at
And
like
I
a
really do
shop
want to
or
get
something.
like a toddler size for my niece because I think they're so cute.
Baby 3s and baby 1s.
I know.
Ah.
I'm waiting for her to
Ovaries.
go into
Ovaries.
her
Ovaries.
3s. I got her those 3s, and
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I think they're like an 11C. She's not there yet, so I'm like waiting for her to get. I'm like, we gonna take pictures. Yeah. So those had released. I was really sad I didn't get them on sneakers either. And then I think the same day those released on sneakers, the albino and Preto AMP, the Jiu-Jitsu SBs released on sneakers that same day.
Okay.
I didn't get those either. But I honestly, we
We were just
Beautiful
talking about it
shoe.
because I didn't know what shoe it was at first. I was like,
such a nice shoe.
what? And
It is a
then,
nice shoe.
yeah, we went
Yeah,
through a
we
whole,
went over-
what it was and the meaning behind it, which is really
Yeah,
cool.
I love the jiu-jitsu story
Yeah.
behind it. Like and honestly, I used to really be like my late 2000s, early 2010s. I was hella into UFC and like jiu-jitsu boys. Like my ex
Girl,
used to,
you've been having phases.
no, I know.
First
And
it was
like
the skater boy.
like my ex from like from a long time ago.
You had a
he was-
jiu-jitsu boy?
Yeah.
You had a
That's
jiu-jitsu
crazy.
phase?
He was
Oh
a
my
fighter,
God.
yeah.
He was a fighter.
He was a fighter. Let me tell
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
But I really did. I loved these. Like, I love the materials, like the tear off. I love that the laces all had like different colors of the belt.
Belts, yeah.
Like, that
that's
is really cool.
See, I think this is why like good storytelling is needed because it literally just happened. Like I didn't know anything about. I saw this shoe, but I didn't know anything about it.
The background.
But then like reading about the background, like watching the small videos that they had, like there's more meaning behind it that makes you love the shoe that
and
much
the material,
more.
Especially if it
so
sets,
nice.
like if it resonates.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
and the tear off is really nice.
The tear off is fire.
Well. Oh yeah,
The tear off is fire.
it really is. The colors underneath that pop, like it looks so good.
The tear off alone makes me want the shoe.
Yeah, and the resale on them isn't bad. Like,
it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Or actually, it is. It is.
Yeah,
Don't.
You don't want them.
It's really high.
You don't want them.
Y'all don't want them. Y'all don't.
In a 5, 6, or 7.
Yeah, no.
You don't want them.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, so those came out. We just talked about Nocta Glides. Those had dropped. I didn't see too many people talking about them. You had got them seated. I think playoff 8s are coming out this weekend.
They are.
Yes.
And I seen a few people, like, did they do it
They did
early?
a shock
Yeah, shock drop.
There was a shock drop of it, yeah.
I'm not pressed to get them, but I love me some 8s. I still have mine from
Bring back the Aquas.
early 2010s.
Yeah.
Everyone
I'm down
keeps
for
saying
an
the
Aqua.
Aquas.
Bring back the Aquas.
I just don't wear 8s anymore like that. Like, I love them. I appreciate them at that time, but I just don't wear them anymore.
I've never had a pair of 8s.
Really?
I haven't either.
I have.
That's why I want the
what
Aquas.
year the black lows? I have like those are separated, but
I know what you're talking about.
old. They're like early 2000s.
I wouldn't mind a pair of Bugs Bunnies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind those.
Is that the white and the I have?
Yeah,
those ones still.
they're like the.
I think I got rid of a lot of my
like an OG
8s, and the
color.
only ones I kept were like the playoffs and like the white, like the Bugs Bunny, and then I have those lows that are separated. Those I keep like for nostalgia, basically.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, but I do love me some 8s because I seen I went out with the homie Bobby right before I left for Tokyo, and he had them on, and I was like, "Are you wearing an 8s? Like, I haven't seen someone in 8s."
My boyfriend wears his playoff 8s all the time too, and he loves them.
Yeah.
I wonder if he.
I think they
knows
look
they're
good on
coming
guys.
back.
Yes,
They look really good on
It's
guys.
definitely a masculine shoe.
It's a very masculine shoe. It is. But if you know how to, like, if you just have the certain style for it, it just sits
And
well.
I always loved the Dom Kennedy line when it was like Jordan 8s
great.
with the 2 straps. Loved it. That was like my favorite. The ambush off, the up tempo.
Up-tempos.
Why I put
Why you
off tempo?
Really want
I
those.
was typing quick. New colors coming out. So the black and the purple green, the lavender.
Love
that
them.
lavender gives me the Vashti lavender vibes.
I love that shoe. You know what that shoe reminds me? That shoe reminds me of a CPFM shoe. I can see CPFM doing that shoe.
I agree.
yeah.
It looks very
so good.
Cactus
Like
Plant
bold.
Because
Floor.
they did an up tempo, did they not?
No, they did an Air Force, but they used the up tempo letters.
Really?
Remember?
Yes.
I thought they
Yes. Like it's they're
they don't have
big
up-tempo.
across
Shit.
the side.
Yeah,
of
because
it.
it looks like the up. That's what,
It just has up tempo lettering on it.
Oh, I always thought it was an up tempo.
But it was a Nike ID though.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it was
shit.
it wasn't
Oh,
like just
yeah.
released. You had to
Yeah.
like get on there and like
'Cause I love
kind
that.
of like the Blazers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love me an up tempo.
Yeah, I actually really like these.
I love those.
I like them a lot. And what is it? The girl was good.
Yes.
on-
Her picture went viral.
Fire. Her aesthetic is so dope.
Yes.
But when she posted those, I was like, ooh, I don't even want these. And this makes me want them.
No,
'cause
they
just
look
good.
so good.
I've
I
always
just don't
liked
know
them.
if I could like pull it off. I'm like trying to think like what color would I wear?
It's one of those shoes. Like I feel like you can't even be pressed about matching it. You just gotta
Yeah.
wear
gotta
it.
wear it.
You gotta wear
Throw it
it.
on.
I agree.
You gotta just wear it.
I
And
agree. That's true.
you know,
Because it's like the colors are really not something you would like want. You would not want to be matchy with that purple and that green.
Yeah.
You would not. I agree with that because that would be too much.
Yeah.
You'd be looking like the Joker.
yeah, you just gotta let shit rock on that one. But I love it. I really do.
like them. When did they come out? This week?
This weekend.
This weekend?
This weekend.
Let's check our sneakers.
Yo, anybody at Nike watching this, if y'all want to see this, 5, 6, 7,
please.
you know, it is a female
I'm-
release.
I'm always attracted to yellow, excuse me, purple and green things and characters.
Well, green's my favorite color.
So yeah,
Purple's
Friday.
my
These come out
favorite
Friday.
character. Oh, they're on. Oh, they're lows too.
I love
not
them.
know
I
that.
That's
love
why
them.
I still, honestly, I
That's
still really
next
want that
week.
brown
Oh, sweet.
and. No, this Friday. Oh no, October
next
6th.
week.
Shit,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
October 6th.
So next
sorry.
weekend.
Next week,
Yes,
yeah.
next Friday, 190 retail.
Okay, so we might have a chance. This will be out before then. So holla at us.
And then
Right.
Interesting. But I still want that brown and yellow pair. I seen it in hand in Tokyo a few times, and I was like, "Fuck, I want."
No,
these.
they're nice.
They're so nice.
They're neutral too.
I think
they can be worn with
them.
pretty much anything. I'll give you that.
Has anyone posted the box for these ones?
No, I don't think so because the box was yellow.
On the other ones.
Damn, that's a good question. I hope they did a cute box with this.
Yeah.
Those ain't came out yet?
Apparently
No,
not.
I guess not.
The Familia, the Air Max Familia.
ones.
I thought those were out.
I think tomorrow. Well, as soon as this comes out, they already came out. But for us, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, and then Matt's been going off about.
I've seen a lot of girls with these.
These were all
still
over
up.
Japan. No, these were all over Japan, and I had actually sent a picture of him of a girl walking by with them on. He was like, "You know, Matt."
I've actually seen more women in these than men.
Oh yeah, the women are going off.
Wait, tap the price.
Oh,
what sizes are
160?
still up?
Oh,
that means they're still.
that means my size is still up if it's going straight there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like
wow.
a women's 5 through 10 are still available. Well, I mean, whoever the men are, did they go up past women's 10?
Yeah.
Oh, they must have. It's sold out.
They're probably the first ones.
I'm about to go talk to some nice.
Oh yeah, I went up to a women's 12. I'm just like, I like the Footscape, but I don't feel like I could wear it.
I can wear a Footscape.
You can wear it.
I like them.
Once you get them on your feet, be like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I like it here.
Yeah, just wear them at Disney.
They're hella comfy. They're hella comfy.
There was
already
this
knowing.
one, and then we seen this one in Tokyo as well everywhere, already on shelves.
Yeah.
And then was there like a cow, like another cow looking one, or just this
I
one?
think it's just.
Was there not a
Was there a black?
one?
I think it's just this for
Okay.
now. There are more colors coming though.
Yeah, okay, that's what I
There are
thought.
more colors coming.
Do we think Matt manifested this?
I will say Matt.
He wanted it very badly.
wanted it, but also, like,
sure, he can manifest it if he wants.
He's very ahead of the game. Like, he knows what's going to be like, he had told me, I forgot what shoe, like 2 years ago. He's like, oh, next summer they're going to be everywhere. Sure enough, like, he be knowing. Like, Matt knows. And I will say these Nike attacks fucking everywhere in Japan.
Swear.
Everywhere.
Yeah. They're pushing those heavy.
Yeah. I was kind of like, damn, they got. And who was it that I had seen? It was like a custom or something. I'm going to have to go back on Instagram and find it for you guys. But they did it in like a Chicago colorway. Oh my God.
Nice.
It looks so fucking clean. It looks so clean. Like, I was like, I would buy these.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it after this so we don't get too sidetracked. But I have to show you guys.
I'm sure there's gonna be more.
Yeah, if I
colorways.
find it, we'll show it on here. But it was a custom. It wasn't something being released, and it was the way they did it was so clean. I love a good like Chicago like black and red colorway. It was good. They executed it very well.
That's one OG colorway that
It'll never get old.
Ever.
I actually don't. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't like it?
I don't know what it is. Like I've okay, so I had the lost and found ones, but Chicago colorways just look so.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I just look at them and I'm like, I can't wear this.
I don't know. You might.
I don't know. Like
you might change your mind one day because there's a lot of things I feel like that.
Yeah.
And then as I've gotten older, like things I would have never touched or liked.
Yeah, for sure.
My mind changes one day. And liking sneakers, like a person who's in it for the long haul, you're going to eventually end up liking something that you didn't like before.
Like you'll see someone wear and I'm like, oh shit. And it inspires me to be like, I could wear these so that way. Because it's something that I never thought I would want to wear before.
But I feel like
I love when that happens though.
If I really loved a Chicago, I'd have a pair by now. But every pair that I've gotten, I've sold.
Wait, do you have do you have 94s?
No.
Oh shit, I thought you did.
No.
I thought you did too.
My only 94 is my black cements.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need more though.
You don't anymore. I want to. Yeah. I want more. Okay, so let's get into sneaker news.
Yes.
So I think the big topic this week was definitely the there's a few big topics, but the Born and Raised raffle that happened in LA 2 days ago, this past Sunday. Oh my God, absolutely insane.
There's been videos.
I'm glad I didn't waste my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I knew I wasn't going to go.
I was planning on going. I was definitely planning on going. I was dying of a hangover. So I did not make it. And I had some other stuff to do, but I was like, in my head, I thought because it was like the raffles taking place, it was by Soho Warehouse downtown from 12 to 3. I was like, and people were like, it's going to be limited tickets or entries. So I thought it was going to be like Union or Undefeated back in the day where they're just check your ID and hand out a ticket with like a code or with somewhere to
that would have been
register.
Smarter.
But I guess from what we had consumed, people have been told from in the group chat that it was not like that at all. They had 6 tablets for people to sign up at the front. The line
and
started
3 lines.
Yeah, there was like
That's
several
crazy.
different lines.
Yeah.
The line literally wrapped like around several different ways. Like there was probably at least a couple, like I don't know if it was a couple thousand people or 1,000 people, but there was so many people out there. And I think the most fucked up part is there were people who were out there in line at like 11 a.m., 12 o'clock who never even made it to the front of the line and got to enter. Woo. Like, which is absolutely insane. And then on top of all that, for the people who were waiting out their hours, either didn't get to enter or barely got to enter, the link got leaked on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, which is super, it's fucked up, but I'm not mad at it. I'm just more mad that I didn't see it the day before so I could enter.
Like, how come I didn't get it when it happened?
Right.
That's the only thing I was upset. I was like, I'm not even mad, like, because who leaked that? Like, that had to have come from somebody in there. Like, I don't know. That whole story was crazy, but I think this
was just for the shoes, right? This had nothing to do with apparel or anything.
No.
The apparel's going to be
Also
released
fire.
separately
I think
online.
so,
I guess on their
online.
website.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're releasing a fire ass hat too in the shoe release.
Dude, all the apparel's fire.
Jacket.
I don't think the hat is a Nike hat, but it's like the born and raised, like the Dodger with like pink, and I'm like, oh, it looks so good.
All the apparel's fire.
Yeah,
all of it.
Are they releasing that leather jacket?
If they are, it's probably going to be limited quantities and it's going to be expensive as fuck. We're looking at least $1,000.
jacket.
I'm thinking at least 1,000.
Is
I
it
want
No, the
Swarovski
jacket's
crystals?
fire.
It looked like it. Did you see? I had reposted it.
Yeah, she had sent it to me last night too.
It was so
and
good. I was like, yo.
I was like, please don't send this to me right now.
DIY that jacket.
No. When you said that to me, I was like, look, the way my bank account's set up right now, Elaina, like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because you know I love a jacket.
I know you do. That's why I
love
sent it
a
to you.
jacket.
That's why I sent it to you, because I was like, yo, this jacket is so good. Like, oh my God, it was so nice.
Yes.
I really, really want the shoes, but like, I want that jacket. But
that jacket's great.
The merch looks really cool so far.
The pink crew neck. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the pink crew neck
So
is lit
cute.
too.
But yeah, the
I
raffle
just
was
feel
kinda
like
nuts.
they like brands, companies should know better when they're doing these raffles, especially when they're like in-person raffles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about how Union does their raffles. We talked about how Undefeated does their raffles, even though their previous raffle system
I hate
was
the
lit.
EQL system.
Yeah, that Crocs does that too.
I've seen a few
Like,
different places now
yeah,
doing
are
it, and
doing
it's
it.
so annoying.
It really is. Go to hell.
Like, I just feel like you should know the system, especially with shoes, like, and how long, like, just sneaker, like, raffles, camp outs, like, shit has been, like, going on. Like,
Yeah.
you should know
I don't
how
know.
to conduct these raffles.
I don't
by
know
now.
who organized that, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to call you a dumbass, but low key, like, what the hell? Because, like,
come on.
I think, I was talking to Drea about it. She had pulled up around 2 o'clock. Honestly, if you weren't there at 10 a.m., it was fucking
It was
cooked.
done.
Yeah.
Because
It
somebody
was done.
posted that line was long at like 10:30 in the morning. The raffle wasn't supposed to start till 12. Like, it's...
And you already know how the
shouldn't be
cook
that
groups
way,
get
though,
down,
by
so they
now.
probably already had that shit unlocked the night
Yeah,
before.
so on
So,
Discord
like,
already.
Exactly. So I think at one point they started passing out numbers to number people in line so people couldn't necessarily cut. And then, like, once you got out of that, you were in the other line to enter. And then there was, like, some other bullshit. But it was just, from what I understood, it was just a shit show. Like, the homegirl, I had told you guys, like, Anita, I guess she was there at 12, never got to enter. I think they kept the entry open a little bit past 3 o'clock because they were still getting so many people in. I was reading through comments. I seen somebody say, like, it was really fucked up for people in the back of the line that didn't know they had kind of, like, stopped doing it. It was like 4 o'clock or something. And they said they just shut the doors and went inside, and that was it. Didn't
think
even
about them
tell-
people who drove out from, like, far places.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
'cause it
farther
was
than
for all-
me.
It was basically if you had a California ID, you could enter.
You already know people from San Diego
Oh, for
came,
sure.
people from, like,
For sure.
the IE, My Way.
Because
like,
no SB shops are getting these. Nike's
Yeah,
not
they
releasing
pulled them everywhere.
Like, from what has been told, it's
ooh,
only
I know
born
people were
and
pissed
raised.
off.
And I couldn't believe it was that.
I already knew it was going to be a shit show, though.
I knew it was going to be crazy.
Let's
but
be real.
But I didn't think they were going to have you physically enter on a Google form
Right
then and there. And people are stupid and like can't
Slow as fuck.
Yeah.
like
So weird. They should like Y'all just know how to do raffles by now.
But they don't. Like, they don't do shoes. Like, they're not a shoe company. They're a clothing company. They sell everything online. It usually does sell out. Or if it's at the stadiums, like with Dodgers, like, they're not out here in the forefront with people doing, like, I'm sure, I don't even know if they have had pop-ups, because most of their shit they do is, like, sold at Dodger Stadium. It sells out like right away. Like, you know, they don't really do shoes. And I'm sure they expected it to be a shit show, but honestly, I don't think they gave a fuck.
That's what I was going to say. They don't give a fuck.
Like, clothing period, they don't give a fuck. They did the raffle, they did their part, and it's going online, basically. Yeah. They're, you know.
They doing what they needed to do.
They do it, exactly.
They did their job and went home.
Exactly. And that's the messed up part, because the amount. But I'm sorry, I have to pull this comment up because I was dying in, like, this comment cracked me up. Okay. Was it in this one or was it this other one? Some guy, you know, oh my God. Basically like kissing ass. But it was like
not in the Instagram comments.
It was like a paragraph long comment, no lie. And was like, I feel really like close to this, and this fool don't even live in LA. First of all, people are like, what are you talking about? Like, you feel like a connection to the shoe, and I'm gonna have to find it later, but it was so fucking funny. I was like, what are so people were really just pouring their hearts out.
I could imagine.
Oh, right here. Dear Born and Raised
Not
team.
dear Born and Raised team.
I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to take the moment to express my deep admiration for your brand and the recent Nike collaboration. I must confess, though, I'm feeling quite disheartened. This living in New Jersey, fuck? I find myself unable to enter the in-person raffle. Well, guess what? The people in LA didn't get to enter either. For this extraordinary release. It means the world to me. The Born and Raised Nike collab represents not only a fusion of style and innovation, but also a connection to community that resonates with me on a profound level. Dog, the community's in LA.
He goes on. Oh my God, there's more.
Oh yeah, he did a second, because this is in the comments. I genuinely appreciate the dedication and creativity that go into this. Fool wrote a fucking college essay.
What?
That goes into your designs, and it's frustrating to feel excluded from this opportunity.
Oh my God.
The emotional significance I attach to this collaboration is hard to put into words, but it's a testament to the impact your brand has had on my life. I'm eager to find a way to be a part of the excitement and celebrate the craftsmanship that Born and Raised and Nike have brought together.
What?
First of all, sir, look, in his mind, he thought,
his essay was getting
this comment is going to get me a shoe. They are 100% going to see this and just say, hey, you know what? That guy used vocabulary that meant something to us.
That guy lives in New Jersey.
Let's get him a shoe.
Born and raised in
LA. Sir.
I'll give him a
your time.
benefit of the doubt, to where I've seen stuff on Twitter where people are talking about things, and Nike has actually sent them
but
stuff.
This is not that.
This
is not that.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't.
This is not that.
It's like, I can go in here and write a whole letter how, like, I'm from Morongo Indian Reservation. I have like my indigenous culture. I feel a connection to this shoe because of Sponto and his indigenous background and the whole broadcast that they've been doing with this and all the fucking fancy dancers and the jingle dresses. And I'm like, I could easily do
I was at Sadie Hawkins. The fuck? Like, girl, nobody cares. Like, the fuck?
I forgot they did.
I'm sorry.
I know. But it, like, I don't mean to laugh at him, but low key, it was kind of like, Doc, you're doing the most.
A lot.
And people think that other people don't have emotional connections to shoes.
That part, though, too. Exactly.
That was giving very main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Like,
he wants those shoes, and he's in New Jersey. But they're going to be online from what I think they said, on the 29th?
You can get them at the gate. Them boys at the gate got them.
They got
the box and everything.
They had to update the one box because the one girl got the wrong box.
Yeah, but remember the boy.
The fact that there's multiple.
Yeah, he had it in the right box.
They had the old SB box. They had to update the new SB box.
Yeah.
So who was it that sent me something like somebody was selling SB boxes, like newer? I don't even know. I'm sorry, I'm sidetracked, but somebody sent me something weird. But that was the Born and Raised stuff going on. So we shall see if anyone hits. I wonder how many are getting backdoored. I'm wondering.
A lot already did.
For sure.
I saw it at SneakerCon.
Oh, yeah. I wanted my powwow had just passed. I didn't get to make it out to my reservation for the powwow this weekend. I was really sad, but our powwow had just passed. And a lot of people from all over during powwow circuit come through, reservations from like Midwest, East Coast, and the Indigenous Enterprise guy was there, and I seen his post, and he was walking around in the born and raised shoes. I was like, fuck. So I wish I would have went to the powwow just to see that, so I could get a picture of him.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but moving on in sneaker news. Football season has started in the last few weeks. Everyone's loving it.
Go Steelers.
And that, because Oregon Ducks have they came out with the color changing cleats, which was really, really cool.
It was really nice.
I loved that.
That shit was fire.
It was super dope, and I love that. Civilist Dunks instantly was like, and I want those still so bad. So they
play Colorado too, which is a huge team right now because of Deion Sanders. Shout outs to Mr. Primetime, but Deion Sanders' sons in the last game, they came out in Deion Sanders' shoes. You remember the DT Air Maxes? His sons were playing in his old shoes. So I think it's really cool what they're doing just in general with shoes right now. You know what I'm saying? But not to get off the Oregon Ducks. So the Oregon Ducks, they did win that game, but the whole the shoes color changing warm.
I thought that was really cool.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if they get fined for not having certain colors on their shoes, because I know
not the Oregon Ducks, because
I know because of how they're deep rooted with Nike and stuff. But they still have. I feel like they still have to go by college.
I really don't know what NCAA rules are, to be honest with you.
I'm not sure.
Because I think NFL there's also a rule about
no
that
NFL
too.
probably has more. I feel like regulations compared to the NCAA because first of all, there's more money that's being generated.
That's true.
Even though I know now with the college athletes, they have, what is it called?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what it's called.
About them getting paid and stuff, or getting some
there's
money.
It's like a 3-letter thing. I forget. But they get, but now they're able to basically have money.
Yeah.
So
and endorsements. And stuff like that.
I don't think that that's a thing. Don't quote me.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I was.
But I know in the NFL there are a lot more rules compared to college.
Yeah. Because I forgot what documentary I had just watched on either Netflix or Hulu, and I'm not a super sports girly. I know the Dodgers, I know baseball and all that. I'm not a super football girly, so I cannot remember the guy's name. But there was he was, when he was a college player and was in his prime, and how he started taking all those.
I just watched it.
It was so good.
What the fuck?
I can't think of his goddamn name.
Oh my god!
But it showed because
not Mahomes.
No, not Mahomes.
Not Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes?
No. I was also watching the quarterback documentary.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking of.
Yes, because how everybody around him was making money off of him in college. The college was making money. They, the jerseys they were selling, the people, this, that, how everyone was making money off of him. But he couldn't make money because he's a college athlete.
He was a quarterback?
Please Google it because it's
he black or white?
Really going to rack my brain.
It was really, really good.
And so he was selling jerseys. He was
signed shit.
Yeah, to get money. Johnny Football.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This was honestly a really good documentary.
Okay, I'm about to watch this.
He went through
it was worth checking out.
He was at an all-time high.
Johnny Manziel. That's what it was.
I knew it was him.
I know the men are hating me, right?
I know, right? Come on.
But it really.
Yeah, we watched it too. It was really good.
Yeah, because he was Johnny Football. Yeah, this one. It was
you couldn't go anywhere without hearing this guy's name.
Yeah, because he was so fucking good.
I wonder what all those athletes feel like now. But
after a while, and I know this has been a discussion for a while, and this was really not on our topic to really discuss. But it really after seeing that and seeing how he said how much money he made that university.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They don't get any type of compensation.
Oh, we got a guest.
Fritzy's there. Come on, Fritz. Let's go on. That aspect of it, it's true and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone profits off of them, but them, which is really messed up. Mm-hmm. There was something else. It wasn't related to this that I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up the next thing.
The
Nikes
used shoes.
It's like when iPhone, they buy refurbished iPhones. Yeah. I feel like it's the same thing.
GameStop does the same with game consoles.
Stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where is
but I think the fact that Nike's doing it,
it's very weird.
Yeah,
I think it's just a little tricky because it's are you just selling used sneakers under under the retail value for a decent price? Are you reselling sneakers for like higher value? Like what?
I think it'd probably be at a discounted price. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
And they're probably like probably stuff that gets returned, like barely not used. Hello, Fritz.
Let me see. Yeah,
Hello,
Nike
like VVNDS.
Selling. I'm dead.
Yeah, I think that's definitely interesting. Is it still up?
Okay, so Nike dubbed refurbished. The site offers a digital version of the initiative that introduced in April 2021 of its ongoing move to zero mission. Made up of returns, exchanges, and shoes with small imperfections, the swoosh has given a second life to sneakers in categories ranging from men's, women's, performance shoes to lifestyle and Jordan footwear.
Okay. I'm not
online
too mad at it,
refurbished,
to be honest, because I feel like we do that anyways.
Yeah.
Like I've bought like very lightly used shoes, used any type of way shoes before.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
like for them to do it at a cheaper price, because I know because they in a sense take everything back.
Yeah.
So
they have
I'm sure they have their stock is fucking crazy with people returning shit.
Oh, for sure. So they have them in 3 condition gradings, like new, gently worn, or slightly imperfect. So with like the B, like we just talked about like how B grades aren't really a thing anymore. So with like anything with like how it says any imperfections, like the B grades would go here.
I definitely
imperfect.
think it's a B grade thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of smart on their part, especially since they don't want to like get rid or. I don't want to say get rid, but like they just have all this like inventory, so they got to get rid of it somehow, and still want to make their money back in some way, anyway. So I'm not too mad at it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
Due to the nature of sourcing, only select sizes and colors and certain models will be available at any given time. Nike encourages shoppers to check back frequently for updates. I think that would be kind of really cool too, to just like constantly check out,
I'm
to
sure
just
you
be
can
like,
find a steal on there.
find something like, oh shit. Yes, let's continue.
But what
let's check
sucks
it out.
about this as everything, there's going to be someone out there currently right now that's building a bot that's going to constantly check for when they put inventory on here so they can take it themselves just to put it back on a resale market.
You're right.
That's what's fucked up about all
it's
of
always
this.
like that. Oh, look, see, they have like fresh. Are these? Oh yeah, fresh on the shelves. Okay. Fresh on the shelves.
Yeah, there are people out here who have built bots that are constantly checking this.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I know there's like even
Nike
apps
bots.
too, like that check like restocks and free this, and I'm not mad at the idea. I think it's really cool. I kind of at first I was like, Nike's reselling shoes, but it's not. It's a totally different program, and I think that once you kind of figure out what it is, it's very cool.
It's kind of like except it's used, but like it's like if you're getting outlet prices for like a shoe that was returned.
And it's not like a bad.
Like I paid more for used shoes. So.
Yeah, like half of these are all, like at least like 50% off from like the original price.
Yeah, see, it's discounted. So like I fuck with that. I think that's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I honestly probably for like more sought after and hype shoes probably wouldn't make it here. Simply because most people know what they have and they can sell it for like actual.
It'll probably be
like,
every once in a while.
Yeah, but I'm really curious too. Like, does my
there were some ones that were on there at first.
Yeah, does like Nike pay you for these shoes?
That's a good question. I think it's just the returns. Like people returning
these are the
them.
returns. You're not giving them.
Okay,
these are like straight returns that you've used. Like maybe there's,
and it's probably getting returned to their stores too.
Yeah,
like their actual stores. Now, granted. I don't know. Okay, so like stores like the ones I used to work at, for instance, you have something called like RTV, which means like return to vendor, which you've worked in stores. But like, we'll send back product if they allow us to.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that kind of product maybe goes to outlet or something like that. But now that I'm thinking about it, sometimes people would try to return certain things, but certain stores, they will not allow you to return a like a raffle product. So that probably is that isn't even not going to happen anyway.
That makes sense.
So this is all probably coming from like their stores
for certain raffles where people are only entering trying to resell, and it's like, oh, these can't move.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes.
Like when I used to work at Champs, like one of my managers, his like air bubble popped, so he got to return those because it's more of like a defect.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to actually go through the company.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
And I think they give you up to a year for something like that.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this Keith Lee.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, his little sneaker room that he's been putting together.
Shout out to Keith Lee, bro. We see you getting your collection together. You're doing it the right way.
Did we discuss his video that popped up like
Yeah,
a few weeks ago?
we
I think we
talked
briefly
about it last
talked
time,
about it.
yeah.
And like his sneaker collection, he had like the Nigel Sylvesters in there. Like he had some good shoes.
He has
like,
a very solid collection.
And so in the last few weeks, you know, he's getting that bag, and he posted another video on his TikTok showing he kind of went a little crazy.
Sneaker room.
He kind of went a little crazy, and good for him. He picked up like damn near every color of the fucking lobsters.
He got almost every Travis Scott.
Yeah, he got the fragment ones. Ooh, the highs.
His collection is very
he got the
very solid.
that baby blue off-white Force. Yeah.
And then,
The MCA.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
And then someone had tweeted that like this is what you do when you get money.
Yeah, there was like honestly a few people kind of hating on it. Like literally, because I don't know if it was his original caption or if somebody else.
I think so. I saw it. Someone tweet like quoted it.
Yes,
and was like, this is what happens when you get money and you buy shoes that you couldn't get as a kid.
As a child,
yes. And then other people were saying like these aren't the shoes
when we was kids.
that I was trying to get when I was a kid.
People get money and just buy hype shit.
Yeah,
but it's
I saw a lot of that too.
Sir,
like,
you know damn well if he was getting a bag like that, you would go buy. I would go buy all
that.
that.
Hype shit too. I don't care. I would buy some Off-Whites and shit as well.
What y'all want me to buy? Some all-white Forces? The fuck? Like.
Yeah, but like, what do you want him to buy? Like, I get like maybe wanting him to get like maybe a pair of 85s, maybe getting like some 94s or some like really old Jordans.
That still costs money.
But that still costs money. And it's like, honestly, you're better off buying a shoe that you can wear than something that has the possibility of crumbling unless he wants it for like, you know, collection
nostalgia
purposes.
and things.
But who cares? Like, honestly,
it's his money.
I think he just has such a, I mean, we were briefly talking about this. Like, he has such a good, like, heartwarming personality. It's like, how are you hating on this man?
Yeah. This man helps people.
He does with his money.
Yeah, and like honestly, he's helped a lot of like businesses.
He's helped a lot of people.
Of, you know, whatever work, this, that. Like he's helped a lot of people get their shit.
And he's a family man.
And he has kids. Yeah.
He is a family man.
He seems like a really nice guy.
I want to meet him.
I know.
Come on the pod, Keith.
I just want to talk
Come on the pod.
He just seems really cool. What are you two doing?
Yeah, so I don't know why everyone's like that upset
why
about
y'all hating on him?
Like, yeah, I don't know why there were people like, because they mad they couldn't buy all this. Because most of the time people will be like, they'll buy like one crazy shoe, but this fool popped up with like 15 new fucking
because he got
heat.
it now, so he
like,
can.
And they were all heat, and people were like when he popped, and I got these, the blue lobsters.
Yeah,
like, okay.
I feel like there's way more hype stuff that he could have bought. But those
he
lobsters,
bought the right hype stuff. He bought the right hype stuff.
He bought Rookie of the Years.
Yeah,
those shits are
I wonder if someone is like
now.
basically consulting him though. I would like to know that. Is someone consulting him to buy?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because I feel like he's been into shoes.
Okay.
And he's talked about it before.
Okay.
But, you know, obviously people follow him because of his food reviews, you know.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people aren't following him because of his shoes, but I think now because he has like grown a following, he feels more comfortable to like expand his
and he
his
just
content
seems very
like
humble.
that.
Like he's not on his video like y'all ain't got these, y'all ain't got these. He's like look what I picked up. Like he was excited,
which is what a lot of us do anyway. I do that all the time. Every time I pick up something new, I'm showing it off.
That's how we brand ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Showing
people
our pickups
want to see what we've gotten and stuff. So
I agree. Shout out his collection.
Shout outs to Keith, bro.
I agree.
And I don't know why y'all hating on that man. Y'all know he was a UFC fighter before he did this, so he could beat your ass if he really wanted to.
My hair looks horrible right now. Come on.
You should put this in the pod.
I know. But yeah, so that was the Keith Lee story. Popped up in the last 2 days. And then we're going to get into this little next thing, which will bring us into our soul searching segment. So after Sunday, Football Sunday happened. Taylor Swift attended the Chiefs game. Yes. What's her man's name? Oh my God.
Travis Clay.
Yes, that's his name. Okay.
I forgot his last name.
I knew it was like a K. Okay.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny that everyone's comparing him when he was with
a black woman.
Yes, but oh my God, I forgot her name. She's so bomb too. I can't think of her goddamn name.
She's pretty. Yeah.
She's really pretty. And like how he looked, the aesthetic, you know, and now he like looks like a
Look what she's doing.
your baby?
What you got to say?
Look at the baby.
Like, what the hell?
Coco. He Coco lover. Girl, that dog he was struggling without me for 10 days.
Man, he was.
I
He's
wish
so
I could
used
take him to
his
Tokyo.
His LA life.
I know. He's so funny. But
so Taylor Swift attended this football game in some New Balance 550.
Just the
okay?
red and white.
Just
You're
red and white. And
the
sneaker
Swifties have
bugs
taken off.
Are eating this up too. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
So annoying.
It's very like the fact that this is like news. StockX made it like with it by yesterday.
Foot Locker tweeted about it.
So many people.
Nice Kicks. Like, oh my God.
So many people were
I'm
talking
like,
about.
Can we please not.
Like these shoes
Can
are.
we not?
Have these shoes sold out? Let's go look.
She's really not
I'm
that
pretty
girl, so I don't
sure.
understand why y'all doing
I'm pretty
this.
sure.
Like,
And we've seen, okay, and I saw this when we were talking about it. Like we've all seen this before with Yeezy doing it with the Flyknit trainers,
Yes.
Travis with
Yes.
and Kylie wearing dunks all of a sudden and stuff. Like we see it all the time. So this is just the new.
Yeah,
This is like the new one.
This is just, but it's
Jesus.
crazy because the amount. I think like did I screenshot? I think one of the things that was like kind of like the ick about it was really just, I'm going to go back to our DMs, was really like the comments people were saying about like, I had no interest in these shoes until I seen her wear them.
Oh, yeah,
which is kind of like,
are y'all for
we
real?
expect it, but also at the same time, it's just kind of like, really? But where is it?
Oh yeah, we be talking a lot. Oh yeah, they did the whole
Oh my God, the
Oh.
550 for every album was
550
super
for every
annoying.
album that she's put out.
But yeah, like people, not me shitting on New Balance 550s earlier today, and only to see Taylor Swift wearing them, and actually, you know what? On second thought, they're kind of nice.
Oh my God.
The way I hated this shoe because I think it's overrated, but now Taylor wore it, I'm gonna buy one. Most uncomfortable shoe I've ever worn. Suddenly getting pulled out of the back of my closet.
Like,
More reason for me to want 550s. My sign that these shoes I've been wanting to get them.
what?
I'm gonna be real
sad.
with y'all, and this thought didn't come to my head till just now. I feel like this is all like on some, not even be that person, on some Illuminati shit. Like, just listen to me. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Like, I know that the Swifties go hard for her.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Uh-huh.
But most of the Swifties, if we're gonna be all the way real, are not sneaker people.
Oh, they're not.
So
They're the
At
same
all.
girls that wear cooked Air Force
exactly.
Ones.
Yes.
So with
They
that,
were all wearing
They
the
were
Fila
wearing these-
Destructors.
exactly.
We know who are buying these shoes.
With that being said, I
Yes.
feel like this is strategic. I feel like that's not real. I feel like that is very constructed.
Oh, I feel like New Balance
like
paid
this
her.
is-
yeah, I feel like this is a very paid thing.
I don't think so.
I do.
I feel like she just threw them on and went to
It's
a game
just like
because okay, this is what I think.
I'm
think
talking
she just
about
saw-
the
I will say, like,
I'm talking about what we're seeing on the internet from other people.
Yeah.
Now, her wearing it, sure. That could be
Okay,
organic.
yeah.
Sure. But I still think it's strategic. I think it's
But that would still
strategic.
have to come through her.
Does
being strategic
she-
about her wearing
I'm not a
them.
Taylor
I feel
Swift
like she
fan.
just wore them because she was like, "Oh, this color
Goes with-
my man's
But
like
were these
football
sitting in
team
But that can be very
colors."
strategic.
But were these sitting in her closet? Did she have a stylist? Because her fit does not give
No,
style.
yeah, I
No,
take
no,
it back
I
now.
think
I
she
think
just had
this was
them.
strategic on her part too. I think
This
everything's
picture?
I think her having those on with this and it, I just think it's strategic. Now I could
This
be
is
wrong.
Not a fit. Look
I
at
think
this.
I think
Look
it's just some plain shit that she wanted to just put on.
I mean, even her being with him, I think it's strategic.
Oh, yeah.
I think all of this shit is strategic. I'm
Look at her.
sorry.
I don't know. This freaking nuts. I just think it's okay, but I know obviously Taylor Swift's not known for sneakers
At all.
But what other sneakers has she worn in the past? Because I can't think of anything.
But
off the
this
top of
could
my
be-
head.
follow this woman.
Let's think about
I
it.
don't know what she be
Let's think about it though.
wearing.
This
That's
could be an
same.
introduction to her getting another bag. Like Taylor Swift's team
New
ain't
Balance
dumb.
better
Swear
not.
to God.
Dog, come on now. She is a
I
money machine.
Oh, she for sure
swear
is.
to
She's a
God.
money machine, and they're not gonna go about things in a fucking dumbass way. Even though I can see it, like this is strategic, bruh.
I think now it will be though. I think now, yeah, New Balance is gonna eat this shit up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
for
I
sure.
think it's
Or
already
some
planned.
other brand
I
is
think
gonna
it's
get on
planned
her because
For
they've
sure.
seen the power that she holds just from doing this alone.
I mean, let alone aside from the shoes, old boy's jersey. I think they said it was 400% sales after she showed up to that game. So not the Chiefs are profiting off this bitch being at the.
Think
Have
about
you seen
it.
those videos of girls like asking their boyfriends like,
Yeah,
like
he wasn't even a thing before.
like he wasn't even
This
anyone
is a
before
formula. Hear me out. It's the same thing. Okay. When Travis Scott, even though he was already signed to Nike or Jordan or whatever, when we would see him wear a silhouette of an older shoe, just because he knows he's going to be photographed in that shoe.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. She knew she was going to be photographed in that
1000%.
shoe. I told you I don't trust that little girl. I ain't never trusted that little girl.
I'm gonna let you guys know. Yesterday when we were talking about this, Henny literally pulled up her old tweets from 2009.
No.
when the Kanye stuff happened.
Talking about Taylor Swift.
I ain't trusted her since she hit the scene, bruh. She is not to be trusted.
You know, I like that song she had with Kendrick.
I don't like her.
Song?
She had a song with Kendrick.
She's not to be trusted. She's not to be trusted.
I don't really care for her. I don't. Bad blood.
Now we got bad blood. I was like, okay, she got a little banger here.
Yeah. I don't
She ain't
listen to
gonna
this
get
one.
me with her
This
fucking
woman.
voodoo. Like, y'all.
Look, I don't care
And
about
see,
her that much.
she
either,
has
so.
this thing about her that is just like to the masses.
Yeah.
They don't see it because the masses are dumb. I'm sorry. So I'm telling you, she knows what power she holds.
Oh,
she won her, and that's why she's so powerful.
She sure does.
And that's why she's so powerful.
She just came off tour, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, she
Bruh.
for sure does.
She's gonna be the queen of Illuminati. Like when
I'm
the queen right now is Madonna, but like
Oh.
when it's time for her to step down,
I mean, people think Beyonce is.
no, ma'am, no, ma'am. I'm not saying that she ain't in it, but like Taylor,
Swift, Swifty.
yo, that was very strategic. That's
know
all.
much about that
That's all I'm gonna
one,
say.
so,
That's all I'm gonna
And I
say.
agree with you as it being very strategic. Now I'm really curious, like who.
Well, they
put
ain't
the
sold
shoe on her?
out, so.
Who put this shoe on her? Does she have a stylist?
She could already
I don't think she consulted a stylist.
I don't
to
think
say.
so either because the way she was dressed, it didn't look like
I don't-
it was at all.
I don't think it's a stylist type
it
of thing.
It looked like me. I was running late and I just threw on whatever,
Yeah.
and these shoes match.
No, because it has to come off normal because a lot of her followers are
Because
just
she could have
normal
literally
girls.
wore these to the game, and it's the same colorway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Look,
But she's not a girl that's going to be
No.
caught in some off
Absolutely
that's
not.
because
I'm
and
gonna
also
Google Taylor
Jo-
Swift.
Billie Eilish is the Jordan girl.
Yeah,
okay? And
And I don't even know
she
why
is
that's
about
a
to be the
thing
New Balance
either.
girl.
You're right.
And to be honest,
I already
there
have to
could
think
already
about
be
Billie
something in the works
Eilish.
with her and New Balance.
What's it
They're
called?
doing this organically, okay? They're doing it. Let's just have her in a regular GR. No one's gonna think anything of it. A month from now, we're gonna see a stupid ass complex post. Taylor's new shoe. Like this is fucking planned. I'm telling y'all, it's planned.
Hear her in some.
Those Gucci.
Yeah,
It's designer.
Yeah. That's what I was like. I don't know if I've
She's
ever
never
really
been the
seen
type.
her
I'm telling
in-
you, this is planned.
Are these?
See,
And that's
Like
not
she's
even on
just
that's just on some
wearing
regular shit.
Yeah.
everything, and I feel like these New Balances were regular shit.
Yeah.
They're not though.
But I think, but okay. I
They're
also
super GR.
it also may be because how New Balance has like rebranded themselves right now.
and I'm telling
I
you,
feel like if no one really cared about New Balances right now like that. I don't
people
think
do,
they-
though.
Fit and be like, no
I
one was
don't
trying to
think-
pick these up.
I don't think exactly.
I'm
But
telling
these shoes were hot.
and we never seen her in New Balance beforehand.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm telling you, this is strategic.
Girl, who, like, get you a stylist. Why are you wearing these shoes with these outfits?
Taylor gonna have a 550.
Can you read off some of those replies that we got? Because we asked people on our story.
Oh, we did. I forgot.
if,
Okay.
like what their
Like
thoughts about it was as well.
Okay, so someone said, I didn't know anyone aspired to be like Taylor fashion-wise. And I agree. Because after looking up just photos of her in her everyday outfits, like, what the fuck are you wearing? Trash, do not like at all. Trash. Hate it. It's giving Kylie with dunks.
Exactly.
The influence always wins, but buy what you like.
That's
Hype be central. True. People have big influence on items depending on which artists wear it. Always. Sneakers and pieces, but it won't change my mind. 550s aren't comfy enough for me. I like what I like regardless of who's wearing it or not. It's always nice to see other styles. Someone said yuck. Someone said woo, that's all I got to say. Saw it coming once the video surfaced. Yeah. Yep. Tale is told as old as time. People with elevated status making something hot or not. Fuck it.
Not.
I don't see what's bad about 550s. I like those anyway. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with 550s.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with 550s
it's just
at all.
like that literally overnight it was like a frenzy for these shoes. It's super weird.
And it's only because of her popularity.
That stays like sneaker culture.
Y'all have to understand this. The same thing happened with Jack Harlow about a year ago. So Jack, yes. And
what did he have on?
So Jack, first of all, Jack is signed to New Balance.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, there was this article that was like going around about I don't remember if it was the orange pair or the like Kentucky looking blue pair, but they said that they saw like so much like a 250% sales increase after he had wore them. And one thing I will say about that shoe, because it is like, if you may, like when we think about like a classic silhouette, an easy shoe to wear, just like an Air Force One or a Samba to Adidas, that is like that to New Balance.
Was this his?
He doesn't have, I don't think he has a particular one yet. I know it's in the works. Year. I don't know if anything's released yet. I don't think so. But I do know that he purposely wears that shoe because of it's easy and a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're giving that same blueprint formula to her and it's happening. Like I see it. I know when I see some shit happening.
Yeah, it's like it's an easily attainable shoe.
Yeah.
And on top of it, it's affordable.
Yeah.
And New Balance is expensive.
It's like $100. It's
this $120.
That is an easy money grab for them, okay? Because please know this is the future of sneakers. This isn't going to be like, if let's say hypothetically Taylor gets this shoe. Let's say she gets a collaboration. It's not going to be something where they're like, oh, only so many are made. And they're gonna make a lot because they want to make money. They want to make money. This isn't gonna be. Sneaker culture is changing when it comes to people like this in the forefront because they're looking at that dollar sign at the end of the day, not exclusivity, whatever, because that's what we're built on, right? That's what we care about.
That's what Kanye did, though.
That is what Kanye did.
That's what he wanted to do.
Oh, yeah.
It was
he said everyone's going to have a Yeezy.
That was happening.
Everyone did.
That's literally,
In the beginning, it was very exclusive. You couldn't get your hands on a lot of shit.
Turtle doves,
and as
those
soon
Oxford
as
like
100%.
Yeah,
as soon as the other 350 V2s hit,
it was a wrap.
It became a money grab at that point. And even
now that he's not even there, they're still making his shit.
Exactly.
So yeah, I agree.
So I mean, it's just like I had sent you all that video about Doja Cat getting Skechers.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be the same thing.
But that's also different in the sense that the collab is already released. She's just wearing a shoe.
Yeah,
nothing's been
strategic.
Nothing's been
They have to show her first wearing it. Like she likes this shoe to make you think that she likes this shoe, and then it will turn into something else. Mark my fucking words. It's going to happen.
Okay.
I believe it, honestly. I mean, just look at
see what happens
across the board.
You have to build this organically when it comes to this type of shit. I'm telling you.
I mean, we see what happens when it's not, so.
Well.
I see through y'all shit. I'm not doing this. But.
Yeah.
We're also not buying them. So.
Shout outs to all them, Swiftie girls that's going to have them fill there with them.
They eating this shit up. They're all going to be Chief fans with these shoes on every Sunday now.
But let me just say this right now. The only 550s that matter are ALD. If you ain't got the ALD 550s, it don't matter. It don't matter. And that's my word.
I still love a pair of those.
And I got the good ones, like the cream with the
you do. That is nice.
Yeah, I didn't
nice.
When I got them, I ended up getting them resale, but they weren't even that much because like no one was really on them initially. And then when I seen prices go up, I was like, oh shit, I'm glad I got them.
Wait a minute, Joe Freshco's got one too though, don't he? He got a 550.
No, I think who is the one?
No, he got one too.
What's the purple one Paulina just posted?
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul.
I believe Joe has one too though.
Let me look it up.
So too.
I believe it just wasn't one of those that like it wasn't his banger.
It must have been like extremely limited and like I don't want to say bland, but
like this one. This was it.
Yes.
Yeah, so he does have one. Okay.
It wasn't anything like.
It wasn't like his like best shoe or nothing.
No.
It's not bad, but it's not like anything.
But as you see, what New Balance does with this shoe.
And look at these are $77 or $119 on StockX. Who is buying these on StockX?
Swifties.
Let me see. I was gonna say, let's see. Let's view all the sales. Let's do all. People are trying to get deals for these. In the last, this is not too many in the last.
But that's not the same shoe though.
It's not? Oh, this one's all red, huh? This one doesn't have the black.
It doesn't have the black, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I see a collaboration coming if it hasn't already happened.
I honestly, New Balance is probably already talked to her like as soon as she left that football game.
I believe that.
I totally believe it.
If it wasn't already planned. I'm telling you, it's a possibility.
Right.
I would not be surprised because it's like why we've never seen her in like I mean the pictures I had pulled up, she was in random Nikes, nothing ever matched that she wore.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's really.
But this is real matchy because I'm going to a football game and this is my man's colors.
That's why it's easy to get away with it.
Yeah.
It is easy.
You don't think she could have put on any other shoe though? There's tons of other white, red,
these weren't
and black
sitting
shoes.
in her closet. That's the thing.
Dog, I'm telling you, this is strategic.
I want to know if she had asked her stylist or whoever, like, I need a pair of
this is some
red
PR
and whatever
shit.
shoes for the game,
and they just picked it up.
That's what I'm wondering because it
doesn't
feel
feel
random, but it feels
strategic.
random.
First of all, that's not a shoe.
Henny's conspiracy.
Listen. Because that shoe already came out. Listen, that shoe, it's not
that
like it's
silhouette's
sitting
been going crazy
somewhere
and
chilling.
stuff,
And I'm sorry, Taylor just doesn't strike me as the girl that's like just out shopping and randomly and says, I want those. Let me just put them in the back of my closet. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to Travis's game today. Let me pull those out. No. This was strategic. And he's a popping ass little white boy right now in the NFL, and he got all the shit around him right now. So they're gonna make this work to their benefit. Okay.
All right, I'm done talking about this white woman.
I said this same
She's
comment
the
though.
devil.
Somebody said white girls will have these dirty like their forces in 2 weeks tops, and I agree.
All right, let's get into our unboxing question now. Yes. And this week, we decided to ask people what their most uncomfortable sneaker is.
Which I feel like falls in line because somebody said those 550s.
Yeah, they said the same thing.
It's funny because my ALDs aren't uncomfortable, but I have like a GR pair of 550s. They're just like a maroon with white. And those are actually kind of tight and uncomfortable sometimes. Like I was like, oh, I wish I would have went a half size up. But
I'm sure they don't use the same materials either.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're big difference, but I think somebody in here too said like the 550s were a little bit uncomfortable. But let's go through the responses.
Wait, let's tell ours first.
Oh, true. Okay. I've been trying to think about that since you guys go first.
I'm gonna say Jordan 4. My pinky told me on fire.
I agree. 1000%.
I saw someone else said that on here too.
I do agree.
Dog. Jordan 4s, especially them new Jordan 4s.
Red.
Yo, every single Jordan 4 ever be having my pinky toe on.
It runs no same. Damn near, I wouldn't say like every single
mine.
pair of my Jordan 4s, but like damn near every pair. Like I know exactly what you're talking about.
Really?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Jordan 4s. Ooh.
And I don't have like wide feet necessarily.
Me
for
either.
It to be doing that. So like
me either.
That
should be.
I don't think they felt that uncomfortable to me.
Yeah, mine,
girl.
I agree.
My motherfucking my Thunders, nigga.
Oh yeah. I don't even wear those because I think my
or Lightnings. I'm sorry.
Oh, see, I have the Thunders from like 2000.
Well, both honestly, both
14,
of them.
14,
yeah,
14.
The Thunder and the Lightnings.
Yeah,
both of them actually.
Because they're both 4s.
But I haven't worn those in so long. But I agree, especially too because a lot of my 4s, like early 2010s when I was getting a 7Y, and those
Okay, it might be that year then, because I had a lot of 4s came out that year, and I actually did have a lot of.
They're kind of like, and now I'm like, once again, now that I'm able to do extended sizing and get a 7 men's instead of like that, the 7 men's do feel like more comfy. I will say that, but I agree.
Materials.
The 4.
Them 4s, boy.
Trying to think
I don't
what
like
else.
Air Force ones.
Uncomfortable?
They're kind of uncomfortable.
Really?
I feel like they're semi stiff, but I wouldn't say uncomfortable.
They're kind of.
Actually, I went to the gym in them recently.
My specific uncomfortable shoe are my not for resale ones.
Oh, wow.
They are actually not that comfortable at all.
I don't think ones are that comfortable, period.
I think ones are comfortable, but those ones
are so comfy to me.
not.
I can walk around ones
I don't
in
know
Disneyland.
why.
I can walk around ones in
See,
Tokyo.
they be kind of hurting my
Like,
feet
ones-
sometimes.
Ones actually as soon as I break them in, like they're pretty good. It's very few ones that I'm like, oh, these are a little tight, but I can break in ones pretty easily.
I went to Complex Con a couple years ago in those, and I was like, holy shit, my feet hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Take out the insole. They give you a half size up.
they're my size.
Yeah.
Like they're fine, but you mean like
When
for
you
a better-
take out the
for a better
insole, it just gives
insole.
you a little bit more space
It does.
sometimes,
I had to do that at
and it just
Complex
it makes it a little
years
bit more
ago.
comfortable.
It wasn't like they were tight though. Like
Weird. I
don't
wonder
know,
what
like,
it was.
Like the cushioning is just
Yeah, like
not there.
off.
Yeah,
Like there was no support.
Really weird. Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what other shoe. 4s. I love my ones. 2s are comfy.
3s are amazing.
3s are amazing.
3s can't do no
these
wrong.
dogs.
Hey.
I was like, we hear kids. Okay, so let's get into some of these responses. I think my dog's loud. I think I've seen a few people say Vans, but this says fresh pair of old school Vans. I think they're like
Vans do hurt your feet.
I think they're like. Oh, I think it depends. I mean, like the day I wore a pair, but like it was the material inside. I wore them to Disneyland. It was like the
leather
second time.
Vans.
Yeah,
those
leather.
those aren't
Because they rub.
yeah.
But I wouldn't say my feet were necessarily uncomfortable. Like, I bought a fresh new pair of Vans and wore them to Coachella one year, and my feet were fine.
Damn.
But I would say they're not, like, the comfiest.
They're just flat shoes.
Yeah.
That's the only
Somebody
thing.
else in here
I love Vans, and I wore them plenty of
said-
times at Disney, and people look at me weird.
Somebody else in here said any Vans and Chuck Taylors, like, walking on cardboard boxes.
Chucks can be uncomfortable sometimes. Yes.
I think it definitely depends.
You definitely have to.
Yeah.
You might have to size up or something. I don't know. I know they
Their
already run
sizing is
big.
already weird.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
Chucks
think
can
too-
be weird.
But I think for a lot of people with Chucks, like, Chucks are a very narrow shoe.
Oh
Very.
yeah,
That's a very
and so are
narrow shoe.
Vans.
Yeah.
and so
So
are
it's like
Vans.
people who are like either heavier set, wider feet, you know, whatever. Like you
Stay
need to
away.
size up or wear get them wear them around the house to stretch them out or something, or get shoe stretchers.
Someone said 3s are uncomfortable for them.
I will say that
what?
if a 3 is for some reason like fitted tight, I could see that being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But and 5s usually aren't uncomfortable for me.
I can usually slip a 3 on just easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. me
Like
too.
like a house shoe.
I will say my
Air Max 97s.
my 88 3s, the 2000
white cements?
the white cement,
Yeah.
not the recent,
The
the reimagined, but
13.
the 2013.
No, 11. Oh wait, no.
No, I think it was
No,
like
no.
2013 or 2012.
Oh wait.
It was some-
They came
'cause
out.
it wasn't the black-
They came
it was
out
a-
2011,
Not those ones.
and then they came out 6.
I think it was like 2014 or something because it was the 88s. It wasn't just the retro of like I can't remember. I think it was
can't
before
remember
that. But those I got a 7Y. Those are so fucking small. They're the ones I wore to the photo shoot.
Oh yeah.
They are so small and tight on me, and I'm like, I don't understand like why these are so small.
Dang.
And those are a 7,
they're
like
grade
grade
school,
school. So I think it just depends. Yeah, 97s really aren't that uncomfortable in my opinion, but
Not for
I only
me.
have one
Yeah.
pair. Yeah, they're fine with me.
yeah, interesting. Maybe some people just need to size. I think that sucks though. Is like some shoes like you definitely should probably size up if you can. But the thing with like releases is like you just know your normal size.
So
you
you
don't
just
know how a
get
shoe
that.
is gonna
Yeah.
fit, and I'm just gonna get it, and then you get it, and you're like, fuck.
Oh, you know what? My off-white Zoom flies. Oh my god, I have them in my true size, a size 6. They are so fucking tight.
Should have sized up.
But how the
Yeah,
and
how would you
it's
know?
part and it's part of the first 10.
10.
Yeah.
True.
So like, and I had thought about selling them because they're so tight. But when the hell else am I gonna get
like,
anything from the first 10 again?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
Especially like a DS.
Yeah, or even a 6.5. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
I can find another pair. So I'll like,
Yeah,
and I
see-
wore them to Coachella, and I trashed them.
Well, they
It's
at least you
fine.
got a good wear out of them.
It's fine. I'll wear them again
That's
sometime.
funny.
I forget to have those.
Someone said 6s are so uncomfortable, yet they're my favorites.
I feel that.
Bought Jordan Runners.
Oh, Trunners.
Runners. Once thinking they would be as comfortable exercise shoe.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
just
okay.
like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jordan 4 we already talked about, the 97s, 3s and 5s. Air Victor Cruise Trainer, got them in a size too small.
See, that's
And
your fault.
Yeah, but this would also come back into like what we were saying when people want to like return a shoe and go to that refurbishment program, you know?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Black Cause Jordan 4, the Jordan 4.
I'm
That's
telling you,
real
Jordan
specific.
4s,
Yeah.
man.
They do be fucking up.
I
the
think
pinky.
even that,
Yeah.
the material on those too, they don't look that comfortable.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's that little like piece they got right there. That
It's
little,
something.
Oh, yeah.
pushes in.
For the
like,
laces?
That shit
Yes,
hurts.
like, right where your fucking pinky is. I feel like everyone probably knows.
And that sucks because
someone
4s are
else-
so clean, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
4s are great.
Yeah, someone said 97's the pinky toe
Pinky
killer.
toe killer.
Okay. My 97s don't do this.
Yeah, I want to say like,
And I got a lot of 97s.
and my silver bullets from a few years ago, not the most recent release. Those are fucking cooked. I wore those as much as I could. Jordan 14s.
I like my 14s. They good.
Jordan 4. I think Jordan 4 is like the consensus.
Yeah.
Air Max 98. I love them, so this hurts double. Oh, yeah. Low key Air Max 95s for my big ass foot, unless they chop my pinky off.
Yo,
Everyone
man,
in
the
those pinky toes.
Maybe it's
Now
just
Andrea's sending pictures.
Damien
Oh
Damien
my
did
God.
too. New
Oh,
Balance
okay.
550s.
Okay.
I've heard, yeah, see, and then she put Vans.
Vans. Oh.
true.
Anything Kyrie.
Dang.
The most recent, the Udos, the Pro B shape kills the sides of my feet over all my Blazers. And I heard somebody else.
Blazers do hurt.
Blazers
Shit.
are
Yes.
like narrow too, but I heard somebody else say those Udo Horigamis, like they said they should have like half sized up, that they for some reason they
Really?
fit small.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's not the first time I heard that. So I'm wondering if it is that Pro B shape or if it's
It's
something
gotta
about that
be.
shoe.
Yeah.
Another Jordan 4. Besides the
SB4s.
SB4. That is
Well,
a
duh.
comfy ass shoe because all that
Yeah.
extra cushion.
Who posted that?
Damien.
Oh.
This one?
Yeah.
trainer?
Yeah,
Trainers?
Nike
Okay.
Air Trainer 3s.
threes.
Oh, okay.
Dang, those are uncomfy for you?
Someone put the Supreme Cross Trainer 3s.
Matt put Jordan 2 off-white.
Dang.
I'm
Someone else put that too. Off-white.
My
Jordan
Off-Whites
2s,
don't hurt
take
my
the
feet.
cake.
Which is crazy because like
The midsole's literally
literally
pressed.
I mean, I agree with
I
that,
mean,
but it's
yeah.
like these are not uncomfy.
Not mine's aren't either.
Mine aren't uncomfy at all.
I don't have a pair.
And I'm so happy when I got these. Like
Same.
I got these for resale, but I honestly found them for like super low.
Dude, I got
several
mine
days
to-
before Virgil died.
Dog.
Oh
Same.
my
Days.
god.
Same
Days. Like 2
Same.
days probably.
I got mine's literally a week before he died for like maybe $300 something.
Yeah, I think I got
Wow,
mine
that's
for like
great.
400. I got mine for like 400 and I was like, fuck, I don't want to pay.
And he
these.
literally died.
Yeah.
Like
And after
that
like,
shit was nuts.
2 days after I put my order, and I think it was already shipping or something, and like he passed away. So then like they went up 700-800 like right after.
Instantly.
Wow.
I remember being so thankful.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Same.
God.
Nuts.
That's crazy.
That was nuts.
Yeezy boots. Which one? Doesn't have a few different boots, but
Yeah.
I will say I have a pair. I don't know if it's the same boots you're talking about, but I have a feeling, and those were kind of
Like
small
the
and uncomfortable.
750.
Not the
I wouldn't know.
750
I
is
didn't
the
wear
one.
any of them.
Whatever, Henny.
There's a 9. There's
But
a,
I do remember people saying in boots was uncomfortable.
I
There's
though.
have
a
a-
950.
Let me see.
And then there's like there.
Because when people would like come into SNS to like win those raffles and
Not
shit,
boots.
people would always be like,
Not
should that
these
go
ones.
up?
These
You're talking
might-
about the actual boots.
There was another one
Check the
though.
9.
Is it a 9?
You talking about the ones with Adidas?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had like all the 3 different colors.
No,
not
these
those.
are-
The
no,
other ones.
There's a
Yes.
The other ones.
Oh my
I know
god,
what you're
I can't
talking
think
about.
Of, oh my god.
Gonna
let me
type in
see.
Yeezy boot.
It's a Yeezy Adidas boot.
Yeah.
they were popular. Everybody was wearing them.
The desert.
Yeah.
Why
These
is it going
ones.
on Amazon?
Yes, those.
I have a pair of these in a dark brown. They definitely run small and they're definitely uncomfortable. Now, I don't know if they're talking about the desert boot, but I'm talking about the desert
that
boot.
boot. Everyone always said you needed to size up with that.
And trust me, that shit is tight. But I got the chocolate brown color I have is so cute. A lot of people I'm just gonna have to deal with that hurt
That's
today.
not a bad looking boot though. If we're gonna
really
be,
not.
It's not. I don't wear that shit, but like,
This
it's not a
boot
bad
was
looking
ugly as
boot.
fuck.
I hated that boot. I hated that boot.
I only liked this boot.
I hate that boot too.
In one color. There was one color that I actually liked, and I only seen a few
That boot
people
was
wear it
trash.
Those are all trash.
Yeah.
Those boots are nuts.
Yeah. These ones just as ugly.
I hated that shoe.
This is when we knew Kanye was losing his goddamn
Bruh,
mind.
I ain't gonna lie though. I bought him at SNS and resold them bitches for like $1,000.
Good for you.
I was like, thank you, Yeezy.
A
Union Cortez. Interesting.
Cortezes are kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think it's like depending, same thing with other shoes. They could run like kind of fitted and small.
Yeah, because
so
I have another pair of like just regular, the LA Cortezes.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually have to size up on those.
You have to go
Yeah.
a half size up on a Cortez.
But these are
I
a
feel
6
like.
and these are fine.
Okay. Yeah, those ones because I think they're more cushiony in the material.
Yeah, these are
because
so-
obviously like that's more of a material that could stretch out as opposed to like a leather.
Yeah.
What was the material on the Union Cortez? Because it
I
was a
think
bunch
they
of
were
different
leather.
colors.
I
Were
had
they?
a pair, yeah.
Okay.
It's not like
selling them.
all leather. I know
Damn,
that.
someone had to
Yeah,
get rid of their 11s.
Dang. Bianca doesn't like 11s. She said those are uncomfortable for her too.
Interesting. That makes sense. And someone else
I
said
don't
Vans,
think
low key.
so.
A lot of people, Vans.
I like them.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for your responses.
Thank
As
you.
always, we always appreciate it.
Yes. We love interacting with people.
We do.
Some people.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was a good catch up.
That was a good-
episode.
it was definitely a catch-up
It was.
episode.
This gives them a lot to listen to since
Yeah.
we didn't have an episode last week. So
Yeah.
thank you guys as always. And if you made it this far, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching us, and on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Go ahead and follow us and subscribe on there. And then follow us on Instagram at Sneaky Link Pod.
Yes, show us love. And we promise TikTok is coming soon.
Yes. We're almost there.
We're almost there. We're getting it together. It's just us doing
Look, she
it.
just got back from Tokyo. Like,
Yeah, I'm still
Give
I'm
us a
not jet
second.
lagged, but I'm tired.
Yes.
All right.
But thank you guys. And this is the Sneaky Link Podcast.
Toodles.